When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense takes the field for the first time today. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air, it's Overton. He's got him in the flat. Makes his man miss. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like? He'll take the deep shot. Caught at the 25. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
So the TCU Horned Frogs offense has the ball for the first time. He leaves it with his back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on the...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's complete on the right side. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll try to get the edge on the left. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know.
Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Scanning the field, it's Overton. Oh, they're after him. Caught near the sticks. It's Hudson. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26.
Defense, what are we doing? How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country, be wide open like that? You're just making it way too easy for the...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And this one will be stopped for no gain. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Sixth play of the drive coming up. They'll give it to Johnson. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
14, TCU, 0.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And the Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Bully ball on third and short. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. He's got the tight end. Showed off just about every move in the book. except the forward move stopped for a short gain. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Dropping back, it's Reed. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Back to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Powers through the defender. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Overton. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And when you go 5 wide, man, and you spread the formation, it puts a lot of emphasis on those trenches. And those trenches have got to be good. And you got to pick up those guys up front. They didn't do it, and they're getting their quarterback hit as he throws the football.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Got a man. It's Hawkins. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Inside the 25. They'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this.
Fires toward the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the 1st row.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. From the red zone, looking for a space. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And that stiff arm he's got might as well be a sledgehammer. He's got it out to the 16. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And off from the shotgun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Got him downfield. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's James. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. The Horned Frogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Snap from the gun on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's James. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The throw. Catch in the middle. It's Payne.
And you gotta love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never going to be a cornerback. That's not going to happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated. Now I'm going to go attack and make some plays.
They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! A great catch and run for 6.
But needless to say, they needed that touchdown. They're down by a lot of points here in this game, and finally something goes right for them offensively. They put the drive together. They score here at the end of the first half. Now, in the second half, they need a lot more of this, and they're going to have to go tempo. They're going to have to stay aggressive, but maybe this gives them the confidence they need to stage a comeback. We'll see.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Off play action on first down. Rush is on him. And as he throws, it's picked off, and that's number 10. Taking it the other way. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll return it. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third. There he goes! That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. looking for a man. It's Reed. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Horned Frogs will punt it away on 4th down.
On to kick it away.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. The handoff to Johnson. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Right back to the well. Sweet cut there. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll go to the ground. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Power football with the run. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
The give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Makes the grab. It's Douglas. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Overton. Here's the pressure. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
TCU 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Bailey. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his big tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41?
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They are on the move. Up the first down, they'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Turning it on. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The Red Raiders come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Getting a little fancy with a give to the wide receiver here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. On the snap, it's Sticky. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. The backups are on the field. They get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. And I got to be honest, I like it.
Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Back to throw, it's Reed. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? It hasn't always been pretty all season long, yet they've continually found ways to win each and every week. But today, in a day where they had to light the scoreboard up because the opposing offense came to play, their offense got it done. And as a result, they stay undefeated.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Baker. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got his man to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over, and maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Reed. Takes a hit as he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Horned Frogs will try to punch it in on first and goal. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's Payne. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute